Hello, everyone. Hi, I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and I'm here tonight to tell you about something really special that I just released in the ChemKnits Creations Etsy shop. I have planned a little special treat for the winter holidays, and I think that it's something that you can all participate in with me. And so I think that this is something where we can have just a lot of fun. And what I am talking about is I am pleased to offer the very first ChemKnits MiniSkein sampler. I just released pre-orders on the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. I just released pre-orders in the ChemKnits Creations Etsy store. And this is a Chanukah sampler. I hope that all of you might want to join in and celebrate Chanukah with me. And the way I thought that we could do this was that every night of Hanukkah after sunset Eastern time, I will release a new dyeing video, a new yarn dyeing video. And then if you pre-order the sampler, you can unwrap either a 5 gram or a 10 gram mini skein of the yarn that I dyed in the video and then watch the video. So it's a way to sort of get another level of experiencing these videos with me, because you can feel the yarn, see the colors, and then also get to watch as I create a new dyeing video every night. And I've been planning to do a Hanukkah special of dyeing videos for a while, but I just thought that this could be a really nice way for you guys to treat yourself, and I thought that it would be a lot of fun because it really involves you so much more in the experience of the video, I think, when you get to see, feel, and touch the yarn. So some of the ways that this is going to be really special is that each of the 8 nights will feature a different yarn base. And a lot of the yarn bases I'm planning to use are ones that I haven't used a ton of on the channel. And so every night the yarn base will be different. The weights of the bases will vary from fingering to DK, and there'll be wool, like there'll be blends of wool, alpaca, silk, a cashmere blend, and maybe a few other fiber types as well. And I think that, so in addition to seeing, the videos and feeling the yarn, you're also going to get a sample of 8 different yarn bases, and so it can help, and you'll be able to see how they take up the dye. I plan to use 8 different techniques. I'll likely use a combination of food coloring and other types of commercial dyes, and I think that it will be really special and fun. And so to make this like a really nice experience, I have 4 options for the sampler pre-order. You can choose to get the sampler in 2 different weights. You can either get the sampler of 5 gram mini skeins or a sampler of 10 gram mini skeins. I wanted to offer the 5 gram option to bring the price point down a bit lower, and also to just make this accessible to as many people who might want to participate as possible. In addition, if you want a little more than the total of 40 or 80 grams of yarn in your package, I'm going to do a 9th video that I'll release on the 8th night of Hanukkah. And in that you can add on a 100 gram skein of sock yarn. And all those options are in the listing itself. And so I will do a limited edition Hanukkah colorway, and I haven't even decided on what colors I'm going to do yet, but it'll be something that I would love to use myself. And yeah, so so you can add on that limited edition colorway. And yeah, the 9th video, I haven't decided if it'll be me doing the test for the colorway on like a smaller scale, or if it'll be me, maybe there'll be a time lapse of me doing however many have been ordered. But, okay, I got excited and I knocked the tripod. So to tell you a little more about some of these options, the prices start at $25 for the 5 gram mini skein package, and so that would be 40 grams of yarn total. $45 for the 10 gram mini skein package, which would be 80 grams of yarn total. And then if you wanted, and then it's $30 more for each one if you want to add on the limited edition sock yarn skein. And all of this will be shipped beautifully wrapped with a handwritten note from me in the package. I have been playing around and I've got some really, really fun ideas of how I want to wrap this to really make it an experience and a treat. I don't want you to be able to open the package and see all the mini skeins at once. I want you to be able to, pick it and unwrap it and really enjoy this, getting to experience this special week of videos on this tactile level in addition to just the visual. And so instead of mailers, I'm going to be shipping in boxes, and I think that it's going to be really fun. I'm like really, really excited to wind about 1 million mini skeins, but also wrap them up in package. It's going to feel like sending out care packages or something. And, and so we'll have like, you're not Jewish, but maybe since it's Chanukah, I could teach you a little bit about it as we go along. You'd love to learn about it. Yeah, Chanukah isn't a major Jewish holiday. It's a more minor one, but it is, I think, become more significant because of the time of year. But yes, absolutely. You do not need to be Jewish to participate in this. I am Jewish, which is why I'm doing this Chanukah sampler, and I decided to do a holiday sampler in this kind of way because it really fits more with who I am. But I am inviting all of you to join and participate with me. Oh, Sarah Bear, thank you so much for the super chat. Got to switch so I can see the comment disappeared. I honestly have so much fun filming these videos and sharing them with all of you. And I think that I get a lot of joy seeing what you make with the yarns that I dye. And I know, that I'm not always able to make a swatch out of all the yarns that I dye. I just don't have the time to do that. But with the mini skeins, you can make a swatch. And so it just lets you see like, okay, if I do this type of technique, get this kind of colorway, how would that translate into a project? And so hopefully, in addition to getting to feel the bases and touch them, it'll give you a way to play around with different types of colorways. And so I am, and given that, we'll see if occasionally things don't work out as I expected, but I think that it's always a learning experience even when that happens. You're in Australia and postage is killer. Unfortunately, Kathy, the biggest part of the weight is the yarn itself, not the packaging. And yes, I do offer international shipping on this, but I understand that I looked at what the prices are, and it's expensive to ship to Australia, unfortunately. I'm depending on how this goes, I do have, I don't know if it would, I don't want to promise that I could do like snips or something to make it even smaller. But I do hope to, at the very end, do an unboxing of my own package or something. So that way people who can't participate could get a little vicarious, or obviously people who decide to join in are welcome to do their own unboxings as well. But yeah, I wish that I could bring international shipping costs down. It's anything, even Canada is pretty expensive. What was I going to say? Yeah, that was a really, really great question, Kathy. So Chanukah starts, I think, on December 2nd, and I'm double checking that. because I checked and I wrote it down. I believe, yes, Hanukkah starts December 2nd and it runs through December 10th this year. And I guess I should say the year I'm talking about is 2018, in case anyone is seeing this next year. And I plan to ship all the boxes the first week of November. So the other concern, I'm going to ship them all first class mail with, at least US ones, first class mail with tracking. International packages I ship have tracking as well, but I know sometimes things get delayed in customs, and so I know if I ship that first week that within the US these should arrive to everyone by the start of Hanukkah. But I can't guarantee arrival times for international customers because sometimes customs, and it's probably especially around the holidays, customs can get slow, and the shipping estimates can't predict how long a package will sit waiting for a customs official to take a look at it, which is a bit of a bummer. A few other things that, so this is a mystery sampler. So unlike some of the other things I've done, like with the Kickstarter, I can't take color preferences into account. Everybody will be getting the same colorways. I haven't decided. I don't think I'm going to try doing a gradient or anything because I want people to be playing with this. How did I come up with this idea? I know that yarn advent calendars are a thing, and advent calendars aren't something that I've really grown up with, although we do like to, we celebrate like Hanukkah with my family and we celebrate Christmas with Keith's. We do like to do the Star Wars Lego advent calendars and stuff, but sometimes, like last year, Keith and I decided that we were going to give each other 8 gifts for Hanukkah, and it was a lot of fun coming up with really like little things just to sort of bring a smile to your face and bring joy. Like it wasn't ever like a ton about the gifts as much as like family time, getting together, lighting candles, maybe making latkes, and like, well, and then on some nights it's like, oh, we need to light the candles, but we have like, I think, how many? We had like 3 or 4 menorahs now. We have an electric one the kids can do. We have a wooden one, and it's just, it's a lot of fun. And so I thought that I wanted to try to do some kind of miniskein sampler. And yeah, I just realized that since I was planning on filming a video every night as sort of a gift from me to all of you, that why not take it up a notch and actually deliver some of that yarn to you so that way you can see it too. And here's like the little tags. I think I'm going to try to include, so in the package you'll have a little information about, it'll probably be little depending on what I can print on labels to get on here. You'll get some of the information about the fiber content within each miniskein package. And obviously you can open them whenever you want, but the videos will be coming out sometime after sundown Eastern time. So in the winter, I will like make a video then like that will say like around the time that things would be coming out. But I haven't, I guess, pinpointed the exact time yet. I'm hoping to have it like be around the time that we might do candles and stuff here. And I will definitely, I'm not going to tune in with like a nightly live stream or anything like that, but I'll try to tune in at the end. And actually, a lot of times my birthday overlaps with Hanukkah, and this time Hanukkah ends and then my birthday is a couple days later. So it's just all like very fun. When is the deadline to order? That is a good question, and I do not have a firm answer. I think it depends on if it sells out. Right now, the number, and I can tweak the, like if a 5-gram set sells out or if the 10-gram set sell out, like I can tweak those numbers, but there's a, a limit based on the amount of yarn that I'm dyeing. But certainly, I haven't decided entirely when I'll close it. But I think that at the earliest it would be in sometime in October. But I have a plan that I'm proceeding on, that I'm not going to be closing the pre-order super soon. I think that if it sells out, then that might close it. But yeah, I have a bin now because I store all my bare yarn in. Do I have oh, it's got stuff on it, but I store a lot of my bare yarn in bins like this. And I have a bin full of stuff that I have planned for this. What is the cost? So the 5-gram miniskein set is $25. The 10-gram miniskein set is $45. And then the 5-gram with the limited edition 100-gram skein is $55, and then the 10-gram set with the limited edition 100-gram skein is $75. Yes. So if you order, let's say you order the 5-gram miniskein set. When you get your package and open it up, you will have 8 miniskeins of yarn in here. Actually, you'll have 8 little wrapped presents then inside each one there will be a 5-gram miniskein. But if you get the extra 100-gram skein, then it'll also that'll all be packaged somehow in here. I haven't figured out how I'm going to wrap the 100-gram skein. I have a plan for the miniskeins, and that won't quite work with the other one. And I was very careful to not. I don't want to spoil what the wrapping is going to be like. And let me drop the link is in the iCard, and oops, that is not the link. That's the link to this YouTube video. And if you're seeing this, you're already here. Let me drop the link into the chat again. So it's, I think I have an image on the listing to kind of give an overview, but basically it's the ChemKnits Chanukah miniskein sampler, 8 nights, 8 dyeing videos, 8 yarn bases, 8 techniques. That might not be too far away from what my thought is. The problem is I actually have some themed stickers. They're just too small to actually use for sealing. So I'm going to have to do some, well, I'm not Hollywood, so do some Boston magic and figure out. But and as a treat, as a little treat, the handwritten notes that I'm going to be putting in, those are going to feature those are cards that I made when I was in high school. So it's just another, and I've saved them all these years, and they've lasted. So how long ago was high school? A long time. They've lasted, and actually it could have been middle school, but they've lasted well over 15 years. Time to get creative with the wrapping and sealing. I've got some ideas, and I hope that it will be an enjoyable experience. And I have plans so that way I can keep the once they're wrapped, to keep mixing up the 5 and the 10. So some of the wrapping might be slightly different between the two, just so that way I can differentiate. But I'm really excited. It's going to be really hard to not post any spoilers about these projects ahead of time. Because a lot of times I like to share on Instagram what I'm working on. Oh no, I'm not going to give too many secrets. And I didn't tell the what the cards are, but they're not even necessarily like Chanukah cards. The biggest Chanukah aspect of this is that it is taking place on Chanukah. And then that's how I arrived at the number 8. But I'm not going to be posting spoilers on Instagram. This is the reason why I haven't said, you might be able to guess what some of the yarn pieces I'm going to use are, but I'm not, I'm trying to not share too much about that, because I want there just to be a lot of treats in this. And I even have planned back up yarn bases in case I royally screw up something, in which case then there'll be like a bonus fail video or something. But yeah, I've put a lot of thought into this, and I think that it's going to be really fun for me and hopefully really, really fun for all of you. Yeah, do you guys have any other questions? Oh, if you pre-order and then, for example, you move, just send me a message through Etsy and I can update your address. Oh yeah, accidents. I'm talking about an accident like I burned something or have something that's unusable. Yeah, I think that I've had, yeah, so you'll send your new address. Yeah, that's perfect. And, if there's something, I'm planning to, by the very end of October, have everything like ready to package so that way I can ship as close to the beginning of November as possible. And yeah, will all the 100-gram skeins be the same? They will all be dyed the same way in the same colors. They won't be 100% the same. There's two different techniques that I'm going back and forth on for this, and I think it depends on how many people add on the 100-gram skein. It will be like the same for everyone. There'll be some variation, but otherwise it'll be the same, which is actually one of the beyond dip dyed broken violet. This will be one of the first times that I've done like, a batch of multiple skeins in one colorway. And that 100-gram skein, the base will be a superwash, some kind of superwash wool nylon stock yarn base. I haven't decided exactly which one I am going to use yet, but it is going to be fingering weight and it'll be superwashed so that way you can wash things. There was a base I was considering and then I realized it wasn't superwash, and so I decided to do something that was superwash. Yeah, I think that I'm just really, really excited about this. I think that it's going to be so much fun, and I really enjoy doing special weeks and planning special things, and yeah, I think that, I don't know, I'm really excited to play with some of these bases too. Some of them I've used like a one or two times, but I went and I like pulled out my whole stash of bare yarn and was like putting things around, and then went and was looking at websites and be like, ooh, what else could I do? What would be a good mix of things? Good, I'm glad. Like I really I enjoy holidays. I enjoy decorating my home. Maybe I'll like when I decorate, I'll probably go live at the beginning or something, or like the morning leading up to get everyone pumped. But yeah, maybe I'll give a peek of like some peeks of my home and what I do for decorating. But I just really, I'm not I like wrapping things. I like, I like the holidays. I like family time, and I like sending holiday cards. And unfortunately, I think I'm out of them now, but my sister-in-law once gave me these Christmas cards, like a blank package of blank Christmas cards from the UK that featured all little knit creatures in it. That was really, really awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be I've had plans in the back of my head to design matching sweater vests, like wild sweater vests for the boy, all three of my, well, actually maybe Indy too. So like the kids and Keith. Will you be able to watch even if you cannot afford to buy the skeins? Absolutely. It's like, I digress. Yes, the videos will be publicly available to everyone. So if you can't participate in purchasing the samplers, which I can completely understand, you can still join in and experience the dyeing videos. And so I really, I'm pretty committed to making sure that all of my full-length videos eventually are always available to everyone. I know through Patreon I give early access to videos to patrons, and those eventually become publicly available to everyone through the Dye Pop PS series. And the only videos that don't become public are some exclusive sneak peeks, but the videos that they're getting the sneak peek on do become public, because I think it's important to me as the teacher to share this with all of you. I don't think I'm going to be able to go live each night to open them. That might be, yeah, because I have no idea what the rest of the December thing will be like. So I don't want to promise that I'll be able to do a live opening every night. I do anticipate attempting to do a live opening kind of like at the conclusion. So like in one video versus like 8 shorter ones. But yeah, I think that'll be figured out closer to. But oh yeah, and it's actually not 8 videos, it's 9, because the 9th video will be the 100-gram skeins. Yes, no, it would be fun to open them all up all together, but I think that it would be harder. I was trying to, yeah, so I guess it's going to be up to you guys if you would want to open them first and then see the video, or if you want to watch the video and open it as you're watching the video. And I'm really, really excited to hear about how you guys are experiencing all of this. Yeah, this December is going to be pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to turn 35. ChemKnits is going to turn 10. You know, this is big. It's going to be a big month. You could do a Facebook post each day. Yeah, I can do like a, like a night. I'm planning on for the videos making some kind of graphic for like night 1, night 2, etc., etc. So that way the video thumbnail won't be a spoiler. And so then like I can do some kind of similar post, and then people can comment. I mean, obviously you guys can share your pictures wherever you want. Yeah, well, the dyeing videos aren't going to be live. The dyeing videos are going to be pre-recorded because I can't send you the yarn and then dye it live at the same time. Yay! Thank you! I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited to share. Like, okay, can you tell I'm a little excited? I think that this is going to be so much fun. And so I have no idea how quickly this, if this will sell out, but if the size that you want is sold out and there's another slot available, grab a slot and let me know. Like, I can certainly convert like a 10-gram slot to a 5-gram, and I can add the 100-gram skein onto any of them, even if I need to set up like an additional custom listing for you or something. Unfortunately, it didn't. So like the set numbers I have are like the total amount of grams that there are in what I'm going to dye. And there wasn't a good way for me to like, I had to set like the number of each thing I had separately. So the yes or no for the add-on, even though that's all the same. So yeah, it was, I'm learning about like Etsy toggles and whatnot, but I'm so excited. I think that this will be fun. And I was thinking about doing how I can make the 8 nights of Chanukah and this like mini week of videos special. But yeah, I think that this was a fun way to do it, and it was true to me, so I missed something. So much work has gone into it already. Yeah. I've been like mulling it over and trying to figure out the best way I could do this without making it, the best way I could do this so that way as many people as who wanted to could participate without making it like out, I was trying to keep the price point like down and make it accessible, was one of my goals. Because I know that, well, I guess with 5 grams you can probably make a hexapuff, but I do want to do the variety of fiber types because that's, I like playing around with different fiber types. So yeah, I haven't planned out the color progressions or anything, but I've got my like list, my brainstorming lists, and so I'm just excited to play around. And I know that I'm going to start dyeing yarn soon. So it'll be fun, and I hope that you guys at the very least will tune into the videos and enjoy the videos and celebrating the holiday season. However you choose to celebrate, this is a way that you can celebrate with me. And so yeah. Yes, the Swish DK is one of my favorites, and I think I've got like 40 skeins of that around right now. I have a lot. Well, it was like on sale, and then there were additional coupons, so I've stocked up, and so I was doing a lot of pre-planning because there were some good discount opportunities, and which also helped me bring the costs down. So anyway, I am going to sign off, but yeah, I'm excited to try bear hair myself. But anyway, I'm going to drop the link in again for the 2018 ChemKnits Chanukah miniskein sampler. It is available through the ChemKnits Creation Shop on Etsy, and depending on which option you pick, the cost can be between as low as $25 or as high as $75. Those costs don't include the shipping, and there are international options available. I wish I could make international shipping cheaper, but I'm limited by the postal service. But feel free to message me through Etsy or Facebook with any questions. Yeah, I'm excited to share. Like I thought that it would be fun. Like I wasn't sure how many people who watch me are Jewish or not, but I thought that it would be fun to invite you all to join with. Who knows if this will become a new tradition, but I'm just excited. It feels like a good way. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to be doing to celebrate the 10 years of ChemKnits, but certainly this is one step at the beginning of the celebration, which I think the actual birthday is just before New Year's. So it's going to be fun. So thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight and hanging out. Excuse me.